Hey, you guys want to see what it looks like when I take you on a behind the scenes in my mobile notary business? Today, we're going to be doing a work on the business day versus a work in the business day. Hey, my notary buddies, it is Ladero Wharf here with the Notary Know How Georgia, where I share my mobile notary journey with you guys in the state of Georgia. Also on this channel, you will be seeing some businesses that are adjacent to the mobile notary business, such as apostille facilitation, field inspections, and every now and then I will throw in some wedding officiant business as well. In addition, I do want to let you guys know that I will be sprinkling in some real life situations that we come across as a business owner and an entrepreneur, because guess what? I don't think enough of the good, the bad, and the mega ugly are shared enough on these social media platforms. So let's go ahead and hop into it. What are we doing today? Like I said, we are going to be doing a behind the scenes in my office. We are here in my home office, which is going to be my home office for a little over 2 more weeks, you guys. And then I'll be moving and we are going to be going, we're going to be going to tiny. I don't think I was supposed to let that slip yet. Yeah, we're going to be going tiny. And I'll take you guys on that journey as well, because that is part of my entrepreneurial journey, switching things up, going tiny so I can afford to make this business work. But anyway, since we are in the home office, let's go ahead and do what we do best when we're in the home office. We are going to hop over to the computer screen. As you guys see, we're going to be doing a behind the scenes office day. Let's bring up the computer screen. Here we go. Let's get this out of the way. So what did I work on? You know what? Let's go back to me. What did I work on today before we got into the office? I did not record me in the car because I did have a few business errands to run. I went to the bank. I deposited a few checks. I did some mobile deposits as well. What else? I ran over in Did I actually get it done? Yes, I had to remember. I ran over to UPS and I dropped off some more documents that I needed to send out on behalf of a client. And that just reminds me, I need to let me put this in front of me in the way. So yeah, this one right here, put it in my way so I can remember to respond to this particular client. They are probably already out of the office, so she'll see the email on Monday. Whoops. A lot of things going on. Today was my day to catch up, you guys. I am off work. It was supposed to be a day of relaxing and recuperating. Yeah, that did not happen. I had too many things to work on, and my bank account told me to get that butt up and start working on stuff. So that's what we've been doing today. So that was I've had a little run around errands and things that I've done. So let's go ahead and pull up the screen and I'll show you guys what I've worked on working on the business. So one thing that I did was I updated my mobile notary website. It is not fully finished, but it was just an update that I've been working on. Let me move my logo out of the way here. No logo. There we go. Yeah, so I've just been working on my website, just trying to update a few things. And I will show you guys exactly what I added, because guys know I've been pushing. If you don't know, now you know. I've been pushing a lot lately for apostilles. So what I did was on here on my home screen, I added an apostille header. So let's go ahead and look at that and see what it looks like. And things are going to be loading a little bit slow because I have a ton of stuff running, plus the streaming software. So on here, some super simple. I didn't go all overboard. I will update this and change it later. Up top, I just have, what is actually going on. So apostille authentications, and I added just a little bit of copy here, which I do need to go back and beef up a little bit. There's a call to action, call now. There's a tip, you guys. If you don't have a call to action on when someone first goes to your website before the fold, like before they have to scroll, you need to have a call to action. Let people know what you want them to do. Either call now or book an appointment, do something, right? So I have my phone number, which is a hyperlink, and also I have a call now button that little shakes, it grabs people's attention. But this is what I was doing when I was telling you guys I was working on this process. And I'm probably going to talk too much about it because I would love you guys' feedback. But I've been working on, my services for apostille, where I have the DIY, right? I'm still putting this helpful template guide together. Right now, it doesn't go anywhere. It just circles back to the exact same page. just because I'm still putting that template together, and I'm going to be offering that to clients that, don't want me to help do the process. They may call, they get a quote from me, it's too expensive. This will be what I waterfall them into next versus just losing a client completely. They can still say no, but it's one of those things that I did want to offer. So you guys can go to my website. I don't mind. It is genmobilenotary.com, and you guys can copy it, please, if you want to. You can see I offer that as $14.99 because that is a price point that I did promise I want to keep it in, at least for the very beginning. And next we have our hands-on guidance. I'm still trying to figure out names for these. You guys don't judge me. And I have this starting at $55, and just a few, what it includes. And when I'm still building it, but when they click on this right now, it goes nowhere. But in the future, when they click on it, it'll open up a new sale. It'll open up another page, which will be a sales funnel, letting them know all what's going to be included in there. Is going to have video of me, and then they can request a consult, if you will. They would just request a full quote. They'll provide me some information, and I'll call them, follow up, email, whatever we figure out that works best, whatever their best method of communication. And then we have the 100% done for you. This one is starting at $65. I know some of you guys out there are going to say that is not enough. Some of you guys are going to say that's too much. This is where I feel comfortable. That's the thing, where I feel comfortable starting. Because this is already, I've raised my prices twice since I've started doing the apostilles. So this is where I'm hovering now for my marketed services online. I know one of my good friends and a mentor of mine, she's going to be telling me I'm charging too low. Her prices are to start are $30 higher than mine. If you know who I'm talking about, so I don't have to call your name out, right? So her prices are a little bit more than mine. We're just a $30 difference. Before we were $75, $80 difference. Now we're only $30 because I'm feeling more comfortable processing and doing these. So we have the done for you service starting at $165. And again, where these prices come from, I felt comfortable there. And this is what happened. I am currently reading and studying two different books. And in those books, I'll show you guys in a second here. They're saying if you're going to do kind of this kind of a DIY hand holding and a done for you services, what you want to do, let me zoom back in here and open a calculator, is figure out where you want your higher level service to be. Again, this definitely can go higher, but when you get down to your middle level service, the done with you, it is a good rule of thumb to have that service be a third to a fifth discounted off of your higher package service. So for me, if my higher package, and this is why I had to change it, if my higher package is $165, let's divide that by 3, that's $55. You guys see that's where I landed. If we divide 165 divided by 5, which will be a fifth of the cost, that's $33. That's a little bit too cheap for me. I'm just going to call it what it is. It's a little bit too cheap. Ideally, I do want this service to the done for you to get closer to $200. And so once that does go up, everything else will move incrementally, except for my DIY service. I'm still trying my best to keep that in that $14 range. I said 10 to 14, but I'm going to hover in that $14+ range just because of the time and effort it takes. And this is something where I still need to talk to people, right? So I want to be compensated for the time that I'm going to spend chatting with them. And then in addition, this is something I created once. I will fine tune it over time, but I created it once and it will sell by itself, kind of a deal, right? And so if we look at that 55 divided by a third of the cost, so by 3, that it should minimum be $18. And you guys see that it's not. So that's one thing I'm breaking a rule on there. But let's see, what would it be if it was a fifth? So I didn't even do that math. So 55 divided by 5, it will be $11. So okay, we're still within that range, I guess. So that's one thing I worked on today. Let's move on to the next thing. And I didn't finish this. Again, I still need to beef this up. At the bottom, I have, states that I've done apostille facilitations for, which again, not that many, but I do have it on here. And also the countries. I've done quite a few going to Mexico, and Qatar is the big one that I'm working on right now. So, and another thing I think on here, I'm going to, obviously when I get them, I'm going to add some testimonials. I need to go over to my Google business page, pull some apostille reviews off of there, use those as testimonials, and also include like a slideshow of just pictures of my work, because I do take pictures of my apostilles and I blur out information that shouldn't be showed, like the PII information, right? The public identifiable information. Wow, I can talk. And other thing I did was add a pricing tab on my website. I already had pricing and it was under the notary process, or no, actually under services, where notary services, if I go here, I do have the pricing. You just have to scroll down and see it. Let me zoom in so you guys can see. So it is here on my website, right? But I just included a pricing tab here because if you guys go to a lot of websites, if you're looking at softwares, if you're looking up something, the first thing I want to know is, one, what is this company about, and two, how much it costs. Sometimes that reverses, like how much does it cost, because that lets me know immediately, nope, outside my price range, no matter what the company is or what problems they solve. That's just because I like to get, right directly to making decisions. And so I decided maybe my customers want to do the same thing. My potential clients want to do the same thing. So I included a pricing tab on my webpage as well. It's exactly what we just saw. Nothing different. It's nothing special. Letting them know, hey, this is what my notary services are, blah, 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 blah. This is what they start at. And I was thinking about breaking it down for zip codes and say, hey, if you're in this zip code, it starts at this, right? Because I know my price, I know my charges. I created a pricing calculator that lets me know what about I should charge based on the distance I'm driving and the type of documents, all that kind of stuff. So I can do a starting at, and I can build that out in the future. But for now, I'm just going to keep it simple and just duplicate. I duplicated exactly what I already had on the previous page, and they can see that right here. Some stuff I need to fix is hyperlinks. For example, I do need to hyperlink this to the apostille page. And again, all this stuff, this will be coming, building a website is never really done immediately. It takes time to get this stuff done. So let me fix it right now because I'm going to forget. Let's go over to the pricing page, and I'm just going to quickly hyperlink for the apostille facilitation services. See apostille page for pricing details. And how do I hyperlink on here? There we go. Hyperlink, and I just have it going to the apostille page, and it does not need to open in a different window. Open the same one. Save. Let's save and publish. And let's go refresh the pricing page and see if that worked. Okay, yep. Oh, dang it, I missed the S. Yep, I sure did. Let's go ahead and include the S, save, publish, and done. Boom. And I'm going to leave that alone because a lot of you guys watching this may not be overly techie, and this could be, breaking your brain or whatever the case may be. But I don't think that error while creating page, it did not go through. So I have too many things running because this website editor takes a lot. It takes a lot on my computer to run this bad boy. And so there we go. Now that's fixed. What else did I do today? Apart from doing checks, depositing checks, running over to UPS to send out documents, updating this, I think responding to a few emails. I think that was all that I did for the notary business itself, like the behind the scenes running my notary business. Because again, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it takes time to do this kind of stuff because I have to write the copy, update things, all that kind of stuff. But also, speaking of writing copy, let me go back over to the screen and share this with you guys. I know I talked about it yesterday, but I have been working. This took up most of my time today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This took up most of my time today. What you guys see on the screen, I'm not gonna zoom in too much because I still want some of it to be kind of secret. This is the ebook that I've been working on for you guys. My goal was to have this knocked out in a couple days, but that's not gonna happen because it's taking me like a day, a working day. Sometimes it's 2 hours, sometimes it's 4 hours. Today it's going to be around 6 just to write a chapter, and making sure that it's actually good for you guys, right? And so today I was focusing on chapter 3, and I'm still trying to decide on the title of these, you guys. So some out of the box marketing or unconventional marketing tactics. That's what I focus on today. And so it was a lot. Even having ChatGPT help me rewrite things and help me dive deeper into concepts. I'm like, nope, that's garbage, or nope, that's too much fluff. And I've just been tearing it apart and reconstructing it. So it's been taking a while. So chapter 3 alone, I guess you guys can see this kind of a sneak peek. Chapter 3, it took me 2.5 hours just to cover these little 3 bullet points. And I still have, I'm not zooming in on purpose, but I still have four more sections to go in chapter 3 alone before I can even move over to chapter 4. So this is going to take me a while. So it seems like each chapter is going to take me about 2.5 to 3 days to write, which I'm excited about. Don't let me fool you. Don't let this facial expression fool you guys. I'm excited, and I would love to have some of my notary buddies go through, do a test read, let me know what they thought, their honest opinions. If it's garbage, let me know so I can fix it. If it's awesome, let me know so I can improve it, right? Make it even better for you guys, because one version, this is version 1. It's not going to stay the same. Technically, this is like version 2 or 3, because even though I wrote it, I read through chapter 1 and 2, and I'm like, yeah, let's fix this, right? And so I'm super excited about this, and this is what I've been spending most of my time on. As you guys can see, I still have chapters 4, 5, and 6, plus a conclusion, plus all of the resources to add. So this is going to take me a couple weeks to get done, but I did want to at least share that it's something I'm working on, and I'm diving deeper. I am digging deeper into it than I thought I was going to. So that is one thing that I was working on. And you guys, of course, I have to shameless plug. Let's go ahead and run it across the screen. This kind of stuff that I am working on, you can find it over at the Notary Know-How GA. So notaryknowhowgeorgia.com/courses. All of this stuff will be there. I will let you guys know when this ebook drops. I have a few other e-guides on there as well. So definitely hop over and take full advantage of it. You guys, seriously, take full advantage of it, because it's stuff that I create and I love creating for you guys. Let's see. I had to fix a few of my website things because it was not working. There we go. This one is loaded. So here we go, notaryknowhowga.com. And I'm just going to hop over to courses. Maybe. Actually, I will not be hopping over to courses because the site is currently down. Boo! But you guys still go over there. By the time you guys see this, it will be back up and running. I just had to work on a few things and migrate my website over to a different not a different platform, a faster platform. And now it's nerd stuff. It's authenticating to make sure it's actually valid. It's not spam and all that kind of stuff. So that's what's going on right now. And I can't show you guys the courses, but they are there. Trust me, they are there. And guess what? If you can't get to it because the website's still being weird, let me know. Just message me, text me, whatever, get a hold of me, and I'll send you the direct link so you can access the specific training that you are looking for. But what else? What else, you guys? It has already been 18 minutes. Let me go ahead and wrap this up and get off of this thing. I'm looking at my computer screen, seeing if there's anything else that would be good to share with you guys. I think that's it, because we've been chatting long enough. So yeah, let me go ahead and wrap this up. Let me turn the screen off so I don't keep looking at it instead of talking to you guys. That's it. Oh, I lied. I know I was going to show you guys something else. Sorry if I just hit my mic and you guys heard that. The books. As I was telling you guys, I've been studying a few different books, and there's 3 of them actually that I've been studying. I am trying to open it on my ancient iPad. There we go. Because I have some books are just Kindle version, and other books are also physical versions. And since we're moving, I have a lot of it packed away, and I can't find my stuff. So, and also I do audio. I do Audible. I listen to the book and I read it at the same time. Some of you guys may be familiar with this book. Some of you may have never seen it. This book has gotten some love from me. I'm always open and I'm always flipping through it. But this is a book by Russell Brunson, and it's more about the online marketing space, selling products and things like that. And of course, they're selling services as well, but it is more product heavy based and also online services based. So I've been doing my darn best to study this with a new set of eyes, because I open it and I throw it away, right? Not throw it away, I throw it about, because I'm like, oh, this doesn't work for me as a notary. But you know what? It definitely does. It 100% does. And I'm going through, I'm tearing it apart, rebuilding it, putting it together, and trying to implement it, not trying, let's phrase that, implementing the strategies in my notary business and trying to figure out some success so I can share that with you guys. So that's book number one. It is .com Secrets. I have all three of his books, but I'm going through them again, one by one, to tear it apart and build this stuff to work for my business. And you guys better believe once I figure it out, you're going to know as well. And then there's another one who this guy, Alex Hormozy, learned from this guy. And his is just a little bit, it resonates with me a little bit more. And it is $100 million offers. That is a completely different color. It's blue on screen, but this is actually like a really deep purple. That's interesting that the camera is changing it. But anyway, so $100 million offers. I am going through this book as well. I like that this one's on my iPad because I can take screenshots and I can write on it. I can scribble on it, all that kind of stuff. And I'm listening to, this is what I do while I'm working. I'm supposed to be working. I mean, I do work, but I listen to the audio version of these as I'm working. And yeah, that's what I want to share with you guys, because that's what I'm doing in my business. And a secret that I tell one of my other notary buddies all the time, I am constantly looking outside of my space. I am constantly looking outside of the notary space to learn how other people are growing and marketing their businesses. And when I see something I really like and I see that is working, how do I know it works? Because it worked on me. I didn't buy a bunch of their crap. And well, it's not crap. I bought a bunch of their stuff, right? I purchased a ton of their stuff and I know it works. And so I'm like, how do I get this to work in my business? And so I went back to these old trusty guides, because I've used this to grow a different business. Was it extremely successful? Hell no. But I used it. And now I have a different set of eyes and I know the pitfalls and I can watch out for it. So anyway, enough on that. Let me go ahead and respond to this email that I forgot to respond to for like 9 days. And I need to get her an answer because I did the work, I cashed a check, and I spent the money. So I need to let her know that it's actually done. So that's it, you guys. Went a little bit over. I try to keep these between 15 to 18 minutes. We're at 22 and a half. So my notary buddies, go out there, be amazing. Let me know, communicate with me. Let me know if there's something you guys want to see, want me to share. And you know what? I'm only just a message away. So you guys, I will see you next time. Bye ya. Maybe. Where's the damn mouse? There we go. Bye ya for real.